Hi, this is your Houston chiropractor. It is Monday on day one of Dr. Brian Abasalo's first day of training here, and we're doing a orthopedic neurological test in his very first adjustment here. So we're going to video that for him so he can learn from that. So the first thing we do is compress you here. Does that cause any pain or discomfort anywhere?
A little discomfort, like lower base.
And see, it's important to add that discomfort because they may not have pain, but it might have been uncomfortable for them. So you want to know about that too, right?
Right.
So this now maximum foramen compression. Does that you feel anything on that one?
Same spot.
Okay. And how about we go this way?
Not as bad.
Did any of that shoot down into your arms further than here?
No, not at all.
Okay, good. Let's head to the right. Does that cause any tightness?
Slight stretch.
Just a stretch.
Yeah.
Okay. How about this side? A little tighter.
A little tighter, yeah.
Looks a little tighter.
Yeah.
So as I'm lifting up on your skull, does that feel better, same, or worse to your spine?
Better.
Oh, you're gonna love me then. I'm gonna push down like for you to resist. There you go. Same thing over here. Resist. There you go. You just relax this in my hand. There we go. See, I didn't move one bit.
Right.
Cradle it, so you got the weight. So you get a better reflex. You can actually feel the, you can see the reflexes better. Now I don't do those muscle tests on the legs and feet unless I see a positive, like you saw me do those tests whenever I had a negative reflex on that right.
Yeah. That one.
Then I tested him further.
He wasn't going on the right. He was in.
Yeah, but he didn't have any weakness, so.
Right. Okay.
He probably injured his, well, he'd had surgery already on his right knee, right?
Right. Is that what was said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And what
so-
was the test that you did to?
Well, just a reflex, patellar reflex.
But it wasn't. You didn't.
I didn't
you
feel
get
the
a
reflex,
right?
so
what did
that's
you do?
why I tested like push,
Oh, okay.
pull up, turn in, turn out.
Right.
What have I just tested?
Muscle
All
test.
the lumbar nerves.
Right. Okay. Got it.
Or, you know, positive toe walk and heel walk. If I watch them walk back here and they're dragging a foot, I'm making them do the 3 steps on their tiptoes and 3 steps on their heels.
Got it.
Because if they have foot drop and they have loss of bladder malfunction, let's say, is that a contraindication to adjusting them?
It's Caldeclina.
Right? No,
Not necessarily. No.
no. But there is a clinical protocol that you have to follow to remain compliant for all malpractice stuff, and that is you have to
Send
refer
them
to
out.
a neurosurgeon for a neurosurgical consult.
Got
And
it.
you document that in your chart. And then if they,
Would
if
that
they
be an
have a
emergency room situation?
no,
Or
no, that's just a
neurosurgeon?
neurosurgeon
Got it. Okay.
consult. We have one that we work with that we refer to. So I used to have a guy that I knew real well that I referred to. He was great, but he retired. So now we found a new guy. So the next thing I'll do is check the posture. I'm gonna have you stand right here now, Brian, face the mirror.
Been waiting for one of these for a while.
So I would like for you to close your eyes and bend your head forward all the way. Does that pull anywhere, Brian?
Not really. Maybe a little bit on the upper trap base.
Like right in here?
Yeah.
How about when you go backwards all the way? Does that kink up anywhere?
Not really.
Okay, and then back to neutral for me with your eyes closed. Your posture's actually pretty good.
I feel like I should be.
No, just relax though. I want you in your relaxed posture. Okay, so when you open your eyes, don't move, just look in the mirror. You've got just a little bit of forward head posture, but not a lot. Here's your ear here, actually. That's pretty close. See, your hands are more, you're still out in front of you though, so you do have some forward
Yeah.
posture.
Yeah.
Now down here, look in the mirror, don't move your arms. See how they have less space here than you do over here?
Yep.
So your pelvis has translated to the left on the x-axis as well.
So
Now
I
just write all that down.
and I get pain
The low back, that's
like
probably
on the
what's
right
causing
side
that.
more than anything.
That's probably what's causing that
Yeah.
pelvic translation.
Right.
So then I'm gonna have you lay on your stomach and I'm gonna check your leg length and palpate your pelvis and your spine. You notice I always tell patients what I'm gonna do before I do it.
Yeah.
That's important too, because then they don't get any surprises. At this point, these are still just tests. His left leg is shorter by about 1/4 of an inch in this prone position. Now, when I bring your legs up, it actually gets longer by a quarter of an inch. Does that tighten up in your low back and your thighs a bit?
Right there.
Okay.
Not so much my thighs.
Okay. So he's got a sacral deviation right there. And a little SI right there, but this one's worse. And then there's L5, that's out. L4, L3 is also hypertonic on this right side. Yeah, you got a lot of thoracic and ribcage subluxations. Do you ever hear your ribs popping when you stretch or you're out and do a bench press?
Yeah, I actually feel like I need it.
You do.
On
You got cervical
the,
right there,
Yep,
right there,
yep.
and a little bit there even. Lock this leg straight for me, please, Brian. Lift that entire right leg up. Does that tighten up here or cramp up here at all?
It's stressful, but not.
No pain or tightness?
A little bit on the right, like
Down here again, same
yeah,
area?
right there.
Okay, back. Now do this side, please. How about this side comparatively?
Not as bad.
Well, you'll see on the video, this leg didn't come up as high, so that's a right sacral deviation here, and that's your main subluxation that you have in your pelvis. But you have subluxations in the lumbar spine, thoracic spine, rib cage, and your cervical spine. Subluxation just means biomechanical impropriety. The adjacent bones are articulating with each other properly. You notice I don't say misaligned.
Right.
The old model of subluxation was bone out of place, crushing a nerve. That no longer is scientifically valid.
So you said spinal
Segment dysfunction.
Segment dysfunction.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Biomechanical improprieties.
Okay.
So I'm going to adjust you on this table first if you would like to get your first adjustment here today.
Yes, sir.
And I always get written consent and verbal consent. So you're going to feel the table moving underneath of you. Some of these might be a little sore at first just because they've been out for a while. Now your right sacrum was deviated, so I'm going to adjust that first. Center sacrum. Left sacrum. Right SI. You see the line drive? Out. And then left SI. You're going to feel this one the most. That's L5. P-Day. L4. L3. L2. L1. Yeah. Go ahead and let your arms drop all the way down for me. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bust this concrete up on the ring here. Cause that's why most people are coming to see you. It's gonna be anyway, the ring digger.
Right.
So your legs are even now. This should feel a little easier in your low back, but you tell me.
Yeah.
Not quite as tight?
Not as bad on the right.
Okay, good. You're gonna feel your head popping up next. And I tell them this because if you surprise them with this and the headpiece drops up and they aren't thinking about it.
Oh.
C6, C4 I mean. C6, T2. Now let's turn you on your back. Something's going on with this headpiece. You okay?
Yeah, that L5 drop.
Yeah. It's deep. So see how I'm lifting up?
Up and
And
back.
you get close in on the zygomatic because if you get out here, you'll jam their DMJs and it'll hurt. So it's a lift up and then extend. Slide down this way about 2 inches. There you go. Now put both arms out like this for me, please. So contact is here, fleshy, and it's the acromion. Because what are we trying to do here? Separate the AC joint for what neurological purpose?
Separate the AC joint.
What
so the
neurological
nerve,
purpose?
So the nerve
Afferent
function.
impulse and
Oh, back into
proprioception.
the brain.
Yep. Clavicles. See how they're lateral? Anterior ribs, lateral. Good. Okay, you can relax your hands right there. Nice and easy. Just breathe. There. That wasn't all that one. There we go. Did you feel that from your knee all the way up to your low back?
Yeah, I got a little
Little
ankle there
on that
too.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Okay. So see, I'm gripping the ankle with my thighs,
Your thighs, yeah.
bringing it to tension,
Oh.
and then you hit it. You feel that one a little deeper?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, let's sit you up sideways, face out that way, please. Okay?
Woo-wee. Yeah. I haven't been adjusted like this ever.
You got more muscles than most of our patients. You still lifting?
Yeah.
There we go. All right, let's come over on this table next, Brian. So first timers, I'm going to decompress your entire spine from your skull all the way down to your pelvis with this one adjustment. I'm going to have you lay on this table on your back with your butt right here, head up this way. Okay, just let your legs relax. The table's going to lift them up.
How high do you usually go?
Okay, the key for this is to have the lower legs parallel with the table.
Parallel with the table, got it.
Because these aren't 90 degrees. You can't say you have the femurs at 90 degrees because they're not. That's
It's all
probably
about
70
the
degrees. It's all about the,
Tibia, fibula.
yeah, it has to be parallel.
Got it.
But I'm probably gonna lift them up a little bit more because when I put the pins in, it makes it different. So go ahead and lay back. Go ahead and lay your head all the way back. So these are gonna feel really tight, and they're supposed to. You notice I'm telling patients that every time too. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Yep. You're not gonna get away now.
Oh, that's really tight.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, now, you want to keep your teeth together, Brian, so you don't bite your tongue. You don't need to clench them, just keep them together. Deep breath in through your nose. There. Got it that time.
Oh my God.
Well, how far down did you feel that one?
I felt that in my soul.
Yeah. And look
No,
at
I
you,
felt
you're still
that.
kicking.
I felt it in my lower back.
Yeah, good.
I
See,
felt
you're
like that
kicking.
disc.
Yeah, well, it just decompressed everything in your entire spine. Plus, it adjusts all 12 ribs simultaneously.
I needed my ribs. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, just let your head go in my hands. Same thing, bring it to tension. And you hit it. I like doing a little more of a PDA, but I'll put a little rotation in it. Too. And some people don't do it at all.
Right. Oh, man. The pins is the worst part.
Yeah, it is. So you're going to be sore for about 72 hours after this first adjustment. Kind of like if you went to the gym and worked out real hard for the first time in a long time, you're sore afterwards.
Can I
That's
work
how
out
this.
tonight?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Let me help you up here. Bring your legs over, get up sideways always. Woo! Yeah. Like I said, you're gonna be sore, so don't get freaked out when you get sore. Crushed ice.
Wow.
We're gonna give you a plastic bag. You just get some ice and crush it.
A1. A1.
Here, I'm
Oh, we're not done yet.
Just
We're not
let
done
that
yet.
shoot you.
We're not done yet.
But look at your posture already, though. Look what that did here.
I'm 6'3" now from
Well,
6'2".
pretty much, yeah. That's really good. Look at your head posture.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna flex this forward. Now keep pressure on this while you're doing this. Watch how much more range of motion I get as I'm doing this. You feel it? You work your way back up. You're tight right in that lower thoracic there. Same as most chiropractors. And they'll never go up beyond T1. So this is your homework, Brian. Your head's forward, which is kind of pulling your shoulders forward and stretching out the rest of your spine just to hold your head up in gravity. So shoulders up and back. Shrug them all the way up to your ear. Shrug your shoulders up. And now flare them this way while your shoulders are up. Here's the hard part. Your head's forward, Z. So we want to go backwards, Z, and then look back at the wall behind you. You're going to feel a little tap on your atlas there. And there, now relax. Now bend your head forward and backwards again. Tell me if you feel any difference in that yet.
Yeah. A little better motion.
Should feel smoother.
Yep.
We'll take a look in the mirror. You're not translating anymore. Whew. Shoulders squared off nicely.
Yeah.
Come look at him from the side mirror so you can see his lateral posture. See, you're staying that way naturally.
Right.
You're not having to think about it,
Right.
which that's the really cool thing.
So I was watching that you were mentioning people's little hump because I have people come in
That's always do that forward head posture.
and they always want to.
You get a little hyperkyphosis in the
Right.
thoracics there.
Right.
I always tell patients they're going to be sore every time
72 hours.
because if you don't tell them that and they go home and they feel like shit the next morning,
They're gonna blame
who's going to
you.
get
Right.
for hurting them? They're going to say you hurt them.
Right.
So if you tell them they're going to be sore,
Expect it.
all right,
Okay. And the exercise is
15 reps, 3
Back.
times a day. Translate, yeah, good. Yeah, that was perfect.
And just relax, do it
Yeah,
again.
it's
15
that, you want to
times.
start over from neutral every time. And then when you leave the office, before you sit down anywhere, including your car to go home, 10-minute brisk walking. We recommend just doing it on the floor as fast as you can walk with your arms moving freely like a fast walker race.
Okay.
We can reteach your brain how to hold your spine in this new position quicker.
Right.
This is a cross crawl exercise. Your right arm comes out same time your left leg does and vice versa.
Right.
So you're getting crossover into neurology. And it will help your brain to adapt quicker to this new biomechanics that we just put you in.
I feel like there's a lot of things going on in my
There
body
is a lot
right
of
now.
things going on.
Like blood flow,
Yeah.
like
Neurological.
just energy, just
Yeah.
flowing right now. But my lower back, which is actually was hurting me before,
It's gonna be sore, but
but I have no pain right now.
that's great.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
I'm bringing this to LA,
There you go.
everyone. Get ready.
yeah, I don't know why anyone else would want to do anything different than this, but that's to me. I'm prejudiced. I've been doing this a long time, but I've seen, miraculous results with it over the years
Wow.
too.
Can't wait.
Yeah,
Can't wait.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for me before you leave for your first visit?
No questions. When can I come
Working
back? I
out,
guess?
working out sore. I mean, you go work out anytime you want to. You might be a little
Yeah.
sore, but
Okay.
just stretch good and try not to do this because that'll pull
Yeah.
everything forward.
Yeah.
If you see them doing things, just remind them then.
Gotcha.
If you do that a lot, or you see them putting their hands in their pockets all the time.
Right.
I just remind them of things because the more cognizant they are of their posture,
Yeah.
the better results you're going to get.
Yeah, I'm constantly like doing like
Yeah, but you won't have
rear
to anymore.
delts, like
You won't
doing
have to
this.
anymore.
Yeah.
This will fix it for you.
Okay.
And I'd go see Sam out there, as close as one to you.
Okay.
I wouldn't go to every day.
No?
No, I don't send patients there anymore.
Really?
Just because we've had his patients come back here and say, he just told me to go see him, and I did, and he just didn't do anything like what you do. They change it up trying to make their own thing out of it.
Got it.
Like he puts a towel in the microwave to warm it up. We're more like a spa here in LA. We warm these towels up first. Have you heard a patient bitch about this with cold wet towel once today?
It's the opposite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
Constantly doing like
Just
this.
remind them. I'm not getting on you. I'm just reminding you because I
Right.
want you to get well and stay well.
Yeah.
Always is in the best interest of the patient.
Gotcha. That was great.
Do you have any questions?
No, it was just so fast.
Yeah.
It was so fast.
Well, bring it
so
to tension, just hit it.
good. Yeah.
And I didn't feel it all the way down the first one, so I hit it again.
Yeah. I wasn't ready for that second
Right.
one.
And I like it when you're not ready.
Right.
That's the best time to hit people.
Yeah.
Because when they're ready, you're going to be fighting it. They're going to be fighting it. It's going to hurt them more.
Right. Just hit them when they're not least expected.
So, are you ready to do your first one on me?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Am I
Just
doing
remember
like
to
the
keep
whole
it at tension.
setup or just the?
Let's just do the ring dinger for me
Okay,
today.
Okay.
But bring it to tension and keep it at tension and just lean back into it.
Full
Remember,
tension,
it's
tension.
finesse, not power.
Now, as far as the setup on the table, like, do you have like one leg behind the other? Do you keep it like
Sometimes
that?
I'll be back on the heels on all of them. Sometimes I usually get in kind of a T stance, martial arts stance. for
Kinda like
me.
this?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then
I feel like there's gonna be more
but see, I
leverage.
still got my weight back.
So,
You want to get your weight back though. That's how you're going to bring it to tension. To your weight more. And then you just hit that high velocity line 2 thrust right when you get it to tension. And it'll go all the way down.
got it. Okay.
Let me get this out of my pockets here. All right. You are going to feel.
It's like a pressure just.
You are going to feel structurally different. Heidi Horvick, the researcher,
Uh-huh.
she flew over here in December, her and her husband from Auckland, New Zealand, just to get this done so she could present it at the
Right.
IRB.
How do you raise this thing?
Okay,
Is it the
come over
height?
here.
Oh.
See that keypad? I have mine preset for one's normal size like me.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Just hit the 1, and it'll raise my legs up to parallel. And I'll show you how to set these tomorrow. It's pretty easy.
Oh, it's going all the way.
No, you're okay. Don't let it down yet. Wait till you get the pins in first.
Got it. Okay.
and then
Put
take another look.
either
at it.
one
I always
first.
put this one first, that way you get a tighter grip when you go to the side. Yeah, when you hear that click down in there, that means it's in there.
Okay.
Good. Good job. Yep.
Good there.
I'm in there. Yep.
All right, teeth together.
Just wrap it tight. You're not going to choke people. Make sure it's down below that mastoid. And get a grip underneath here with all your fingers. Pretty good.
One more.
No, I'm
No?
pretty good on that one.
Was that hard enough?
No.
Not hard enough.
Uh-uh.
Okay.
And you kind of waffled on it. You got it there, but then you stopped on it. If you just kept going and hit it, it's really, you want to keep it at one fluid motion. You get these guys out first though, because these are always the pain in the ass for everybody, including me. I felt that down to my upper lumbars though.
Okay.
That's pretty good for your first attempts.
So, for example, would you give somebody a double dinger if it was?
If
like
I
that?
had felt that, yes.
Okay.
Just like I did you. I didn't feel your first one go all the way down either. So I hit it again
Right.
when you weren't thinking about it.
Right.
Because sometimes people will tighten up on that first one, you know, so you got to catch them. I just watch people's breathing and go with my innate. I'm an innate adjuster. Stick with your innate intelligence.
Got it.
It'll lead you right every time.
Okay. So what would you? Because I kind of just wanted to distract, and then.
Yeah, bring it to tension and hit it. In one fluid
So
motion.
you say just like stretch, pull.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Once you get it to tension, when you feel it at tension, that's when you hit it.
Got it.
And it's that simple for me. Bring it to tension, hit it, done.
So as far as your stance, your
I
pull
don't
the
really even pay that much
You
attention to my
just-
stats. You should watch my videos because that'll show you more about
Right.
everything that I'm doing than anything.
Right. So now 2 to lower.
Now 4 goes all the way down.
4.
And now watch it doesn't go all the way down where it hits that plate. You want to set it to where it's only about 1/4 of an inch above that, because if it hits that plate, it creates a safety
Oh.
feature where the table stops and then you have to reset the whole table.
Oh no. Okay.
So if you keep it just above it, see how it's a little high?
it's a little. Just a
But
smidge
patients
high.
don't feel that. You can't feel that as a patient.
Right.
So it's not a problem. And I always help patients up on their first visit, teach them to get up sideways.
All right.
Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Good job.
Whoop.
Yep.
So the height.
And then I always check to see if you're okay. Are you okay?
For
Right
what?
there.
What
Well,
do
I
you-
just always ask the patient, are you
Oh,
okay?
are you okay there?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And
Feel
then I'll
good.
ask them walk up and down.
Well, if you don't feel like they're doing it right, I would, yes.
Right. Okay.
You know, because the fast, brisk walk is really the topping on top of the cake that seals the deal in your brain.
Right.
We're wanting to change your neuroplasticity to readapt to this new configuration we just put in there.
Okay.
And the way you do that is through that cross crawl walk. It amplifies the neurology in the brain.
Right. And where would you suggest the height of the table?
For
is?
you,
Like
I'd keep
somebody-
it all the way up,
all the way up,
just
Let
like
me
this.
see. Is that as high as it goes?
Yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes I'll raise the table up simultaneous with doing it because it distracts them.
Now I've seen some of your videos, like you kind of like the patient almost like comes up from the table a little bit. Is that okay, or is it just supposed to be like
It's supposed to
on
be
like
straight
that?
y-axis.
Okay.
Sometimes I guess I lift up, but I don't see that very often. I don't
Okay.
feel that very often.
Okay.
You don't want to put any angle in there that's not congruent with y-axis.
Just straight on.
Yeah, because
Okay.
y-axis is safe.
So I have to, like,
Those
bend
Y
down a little
straps,
bit.
see, they're putting you in
They're
flexion,
elevated, yeah.
and then the strap puts your spine in extension, so you're getting flexion and extension at the same time. There's been a fracture at C5, C6, killed this person one time
Oh,
on the Y strap.
wow.
And I can only find one incident that actually somebody died of that.
Okay. Feel good.
But yeah, so come back over here.
Okay.
We always end our videos with, okay. This is day 1 of the seminar. I just gave Doc his very first ring dinger ever. And he's out in Beverly Hills, California. Can you tell him your office telephone number and email address, or not email address, but your website so they can
Yeah,
start
it's,
scheduling appointments with you?
It's Beverly Hills Disc and Laser Therapy Center. Our phone number is 323-272-4263. You can go to our website and check us out. All our services, which ring dingers come in to the clinic very soon. It's www.bh, as in Beverly Hills, disc, D-I-S-C, and A-N-D, laser.com, L-A-S-E-R.
Mm-hmm. And he doesn't have his table yet. He should be getting his table probably in the next 30 to 60 days, according to our manufacturer.
Excited.
So he'll have that, but he's already accepting appointments and can pre-schedule you to get your ring dinger out in Los Angeles area and all the West Coast, really, for that
Yeah,
matter.
absolutely.
Northeast, Southeast, everywhere.
Fly in if you need to,
Yeah.
whatever you want.
How close are you to what airport should they fly into?
Probably a little closer to Burbank, but LAX, probably in like dead center, so right in the middle.
Either one,
Yeah,
Burbank
either one.
or LAX.
Either one.
Yeah, and he's right there in Beverly Hills. What's the exact town name? What's city? Culver?
Technically it's Los Angeles, but I'm like, literally I could see the Beverly Hills sign from my window.
Yeah.
No.
He's Hollywood.
I'm Hollywood.
Yeah. So anyway, we're happy to have Dr. Hollywood here with us this week. How would you describe to the doctors who might be watching this about the first day experience here of what we do to prepare you?
I feel like it looks complicated, but what you've told me all day is like simplify things, and it's so effective.
Mm-hmm.
It's so effective yet so simple at the end of the day, and the adjustment is just so powerful. Like I've never experienced anything like that.
Yeah.
Ever in my life. I mean, I've done the Y strap. I've done
It's a lot different than the
a
Y
towel,
strap,
but very different from the Y strap. I mean, those pins are everything, holding your hips down,
and we're not just wrapping towels around people's necks
right,
and yanking on them.
right. No, there's a biomechanics element to this.
Well, and we always rule out contraindications to make sure it's safe for people.
Contraindications, yeah, we've gone over all those today, and
Looked at literature, scientific research on spontaneous cervical artery dissections, and Dr. Heidi Horvick's work out of New Zealand Chiropractic College, and her research is talking about neuroplasticity in the brain changes when you get a chiropractic adjustment. So every adjustment we make is actually changing the afferent impulses into the brain, which affect your neuroplasticity. Then you get efferent messages sent out of your brain to your body. So you're really just recommunicating the brain with the body again.
Yeah.
And you can
literally
physically feel that.
I feel it. It's like, I don't know, like stars like inside my body, or
It's
just
almost
like,
orgasmic.
Yeah. not quite. Almost though. Almost.
Yeah. That's what a lot of patients will say, oh my God, I feel like I just had sex.
They sound like it's on those videos.
Well, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, and this is...
Dr. Abasolo. Come see me, Beverly Hills Disc and Laser Therapy Center.
Yeah, and we'll see y'all for your ring dingers anytime here in Houston, but now we got a new certified team ring dinger doctor out in Los Angeles. He passes all his classes this week, which he's going good now, so he'll be fine.
Appreciate you, Doc.
Yeah, oh yeah. Welcome to Team Ring Dinger, man.
Thank you.
Yep, we'll see y'all soon.